Alright, so Anime Last End just got another update, and it is a Demon Slayer X Devil May Cry update. I think they are a game character, but like who knows. Into this video, I'm going to be obtaining Tanjiro and Yoriichi, the two sun breathers of Demon Slayer. And let me just say this, they're pretty OP, not going to lie. They might, keyword might, be the next best flame units in the game. But like who knows, so far this update is pretty good. But like anyways, enough yapping, let's not get started with the video. Alright, Anime Last End just dropped, and it is now a Demon Slayer update, I think. I don't really know. They have these two units right over here, which are Dante and Virgo, I think. That's their name. And there's also Toad Sage. Black and White, it is a story plus Legend Sage update, I think. I don't really know. I'm just guessing at this point. So how do I get Yoriichi or straight up Tanjiro? Both works. Is there Abyss Trial? There's no Abyss Trial, okay? Gali Trials? There's no Gali, so I don't know. I just gotta guess at this point. Is there a Tanjiro I can get? Do I have a Tanjiro? I do have a Tanjiro, and I can evolve him to Partial Sun Breather. I'll do that in a second. Let me just look at the banner, and there is nothing new, okay? So how do I get the unit? Let me just actually just evolve Tanjiro really quick. But first, we need good stats on him, of course. And he should have like 2 different evolution. So S plus will be very good. And yo, I actually like how it looks. This looks very nice. But first, of course, let me just get S plus or SSS. Both works. Come on now, game. Where is my RNG? And I'll take that. Now, finally damage. Can we get a SSS? And we get a SS. Okay, I'll take that. So let's now evolve Tanjiro into Tanjiro Partial Sun Breather. Now I should be able to evolve Tanjiro into his next form, which is the Sun Demon or Sun God form, whatever. We need 200 Slayer Essence and the Sun Thingamajiggy. How do I get this? It is from story, okay. I don't want to do story, it is straight up pain. And I believe I should be able to get Yoriichi from Legend Stage, maybe? I don't know. Let me just find this part out. Let me just go over here. And the next map is the Swordsmith Village. They are dark units. And Legend Stage is dark water nature, okay? So how do I get the other units? Like Yoriichi. I really don't know. Hopefully there's a way soon enough. But who knows? Let me just do the story mode. And do I need to switch my team? I should be fine, I hope. And let's not get started. So first, of course, we need to look at the map. And yo, the map looks sick. Golly. So where's the start? It is right over here. They have 13 million HP. That is not a lot. So this should be very easy. I just gotta place on Gojo and I'll be done, basically. And while this is happening, let me just explore the map. I just lagged a little. Hopefully it does not kill me. But like, yeah, the map looked very sick. I sort of love it, but I wish we can go further on with the map. I want to explore that place, but it is fine. Let me just place on this, and this should be very light work. Gilgamesh is too OP, and I'm lagging. What do I gotta do to not lag? I don't know. Everything should be fine. Who knows at this point? Okay, it is now wave 15. Let me see the boss's HP, if we can even see it. They currently have not that much HP. Bro, Muzan is weak. Say less. Let's now go back. And let's now do the codes. So the codes are Fire and Lightning Devil. That's one. After that, and I failed. What did I fail on? I'm just copy and paste this. Okay, Fire and Lightning Devil. After that, it is Sorry for Delay with 2 exclamation points. And we get more gems, okay? Not gems, I mean techniques. And then after that, it is the First Sun Swordsman. I believe it should be it. And hopefully I don't misclick. And I did something wrong, of course. Let me just do this. Exclamation point. And then finally, it is update 60. We are about to reach update 100 very soon. Like, yeah, we have gotten a lot of rerolls. 4,000 in total. That is not that bad. Like, yeah, I just got more information. And Yoriichi is from Banner, I believe. So he is here right now. Yo, I need to get Yoriichi. I don't have auto sell on, and let's not get started. This should not be that hard getting Yoriichi, since we almost have 1,000,000 jewels. I'm rich on jewels, yes. And we now have Yoriichi. Does he have evolution? Let me just find this part out. Where is Yoriichi? Am I even saying his name right? I don't know. But like, Yoriichi is right over here. Evolve. And we need the Sun Breather Sword and Essence. Okay, he should be very broken. So let me just do the Legend Stage now. We now need to do Legend Stage how many times? I don't know. Which Legend Stage is the best? 25, 25. All of them give 25. Except this one. 22, 35. So yeah, we now need to macro this until we have 500 Slayer Essence, which is a lot. But like, let's see how much HP there is, and hopefully we can macro it. So the first unit will be Dark, and they have 13 million HP. Still the same. So I might be able to macro it. I just gotta get a cheaper light unit and I'll be set. And where's the spawn again? Spawn, it is right over here, or right over here probably. So I can just zoom out and just place down. I should be fine. But like, yeah, they should be very easy. Since there's water, my straight up super sister should be able to handle them. And I'm lagging still. Is the graphics too good? Is that why I'm lagging? Yo, ALS, you might need to turn down graphics a little. Just a little bit. But yeah, currently I like the update. They just gotta add one more unit, which is Kokoshibo, probably my favorite Demon Slayer character. But this is probably just yappage. And then after they add the 3 characters, we have a good update, a very good update. And not going to lie, I actually want to try to get Toad Sage, or I'm just yapping right now. I feel like I'm yapping, but I'm just excited. But anyways, I'll be back when we're finished with this to see how much HP the boss has. Okay, we're now in wave 20. Let's see how much HP he has. 28 billion. That is not a lot. But like, he is fire, so Super Sister might have a big problem. But either way, we can macro this now. I believe, I don't know. Let me just look at the spawn really quick. And I need to make sure I can macro it before I actually macro it. And this is the spawn right over here. I really don't like this spawn, but hopefully we should be fine. I'm just imagining me doing this macro right now. And let's see if it works out. Let me just look right. And yeah, I should be able to do this. After this, I'll be placing down Gojo right over here. And then Gilgamesh right over here. And upgrade these 4. And we should be set. So yeah, macro is guaranteed possible. And by the way, if you guys don't know how to macro, you need to use something called Tiny Task. It is the best thing ever right over here. All you gotta do is just open it up, go to preset, have continuous playback, have these recording keys set up, and go probably like 3x speed, count on how fast it is, or count on how long you make it. For example, if you make it like 20 seconds, I'll recommend like 3 seconds or 3x speed, and it should be perfect. Like, yeah, let me just do this to make sure I can actually guarantee finishes. I'm just gonna auto upgrade them, since this is probably the way I'm gonna be upgrading them. Probably, I hope. But yeah, this update will be great. So short term, we just gotta macro until we're dead. Basically, that is truly what we're about to do at this point. But is there any Easter eggs? I want to see this. Normally, they don't have any Easter eggs, but like in the trailer, I saw a guy. Let me just pull out Discord really quick to see if I can find it. Okay, should be this. So where is it? I believe it's like a little bit further on, I think. Oh, right over here. Where is this spot? I don't know what this is. So there's a building in front. There's a thing on top. And that's all I know. I'm lost. But like, who knows? I just gotta find it somehow. And we should be set. So short term, I need to find this before I macro. It is probably a bad idea, but like, game is game. We need to find this Easter egg. I want to be a happy man. So where is it? Oh, I found it right over here. So can I go up here somehow? Please, let me go up. Let me just do this. And yo, game, please, come on now. My parkour skills are not the best. Let me just do this. And I need to somehow get up there. Do this. Please, let me in. Let me in, game. This is truly useless, but like, this is glory for me. Please, yo, game, come on now. Don't be like this. Right over here. I am now in. I see this beautiful man. Do I attempt to say this name? Myron, I think. I don't know. With a smiley face. But like, he looks absolutely beautiful. But like, where is he looking? Okay, I found a spot. I believe it was like this somehow. It showed the name and then it just panned to the right. But in the trailer, you don't see these things right over here. This carpet, a scarf looking thing. I don't know. I'm just yapping at this point. I'm just excited. I don't know what's happening to me. Like, anyways, I'll be back when we have 200 or 300 essence. Okay, we now have 200 Slayer Mark essence thingamajiggy, I believe. And let me just look at this. Yep, we have 200. Now we just need a Sun Talisman. And to get the Sun Talisman, we need to do Act 6 of story mode. Okay, that should not be that bad, I hope. What's the chance on it though? Let's find this part out. Act 6. It is a 1%. Wait, did I get the sword though? We did not get the sword. Okay, so 1%, we just gotta do that 25 times. And never mind. Purgatory is 3%, so say less. Now, can we get lucky to get this very fast? They should not have that much HP. Yeah, they should be very weak. And I should be switching my units really quick. Let me just do this. And not ready. And next round, I should be able to switch my team and bring in Ichigo. So short term, they should get destroyed very fast. But like, yeah, we now have to do this. Hopefully my luck is good enough. And they only have 19 million HP. That is truly not a lot. I mean, we do be dealing with like a billions of HP guys. So it makes sense. But like, yeah, I'm just yapping currently. But like, yeah, I'll be back when we get the Sun Earrings thingamajiggy. Okay, we now have gotten the Sun Talisman. Let's now go back and evolve Tanjiro. Okay, we are now back. Let me just go over here. Tanjiro right over here. And we now have Tanjiro Sun. And the requirement is very easy, of course. It's not that much. So let's not confirm this. And we now have evolved Tanjiro. I'll do his traits later. But like, yeah, we now have to do Yorichi, or I think I'm saying his name right, Yorichi or Yorichi. I don't know. It's one of them. But like, godlike swordsman, and I need a Slayer essence and sun breathing thingamajiggy. That should not be that bad. So let's now macro Swordsmith Village Act 1, and I'll be back in a little. And I believe I get his sword from here also. So I'll be macroing this for like a couple hours, probably like an hour or two. And yeah, I'll be back when I'm finished with this. Alright, it has been like an hour or two, I think. I don't really know. But like, we should now have enough for Yorichi. I still don't know if I'm saying the name right, but who knows, we can now evolve him into the godlike swordsman prime. But first, of course, we need good stats. We want to try to get full SSS like normal. Now let's see how long it will take. Give me something good to eat. I don't want that. Just give me SS. Yo, I'll take that. And I misclick, of course. Please, double S. Please and thank you, game. I want nothing else. I'll take that. Now the other two. Let me just turn this off, and that should be good enough. Game, give me a SSS, please and thank you. And triple S, okay. Now damage. We don't have that much perfect stack cube left. Only 430, which is not that much. We need to grind a lot more, guarantee. But like, yo, game, could you like give me it, please, thank you. Come on. And we now have full SSS basically after evolution. Let's now do this, and we now have the prime of primes. And I don't see this cosmetic. It better look cool. So godly swordsman, this is how it looks right over here. It is just fire effects, boring. But like, anyways, let me just look at Tanjiro, and let's see this right over here. It is still the same, bro. I believe Ren Goku, the Demon Ren Goku skin, is still better, I think. Don't really know. Let me just do this. And wrong skin, I lied. Let me just first take off the cosmetic. Okay, attempt number 2. Right over here. Yup, it looks so much better than the other two. They cooked backwards with that one. But like, now it is now time to gamble. We need to get at least a glitched. Actually, I don't care about glitched, I don't think. Let me just pull out Tanjiro right over here. We want at least a overlord or an avatar, both works. And let's see what I can get. Can I get glitched or something good? Please and thank you, game. Yo, game, what's happening? I've lost over 300 and still nothing so far. I mean, that's normal. We have gotten like glitched in under 1,000. But like, we now have avatar. Now let's do Yorichi. I truly need to remember his name because like I completely forgot. But game, give me a glitched. He better be good though. I have high expectation for the strongest swordsman. And yo, glitched. I'm perfect. Say less. But how much does it even cost? If it's too much, I might not even use him. Who knows at this point? Let me just pull out my showcase team right over here. Load, and let's not get started. Might as well just showcase both of them at the same time. They're currently level 1, so let me just speed them up. And it should not cost that much at all. And yo, Tanjiro is a celestial. I don't know how much does he even cost though? He costs almost 1 million. What about him? He costs less than Tanjiro. What? I'm not gonna question. But like, let's not get started with the showcase. So which map should I do? They are fire, so probably nature right over here. This should be good enough, so let's not get started. Okay, we should now have enough money. So let me just first showcase Tanjiro. So off spawn, he is full AoE. Let me just turn on the effect right over here. And he does 1.5 million damage with 21.7 range with a 7.46 SPA. He also has stamina. Let me just see what it does. So breath techniques. Every 2 attacks gain 2 stamina with a cap of 100. And it's currently going up. I don't know what's that logic. And every 2 crit, increase stamina bar by 1. Once he reaches 20 stamina, gain flame breathing ability. Okay, so we should not have flame breathing, right? I don't know, but this is the effects right over here. It looks very nice. Let me just go 1x. And oh my god, I don't think his range is like that big, because like it's hitting like right over here. But like, anyways, I'm not gonna question. So let's not upgrade him into his 6th upgrade, and he'll now get the ability called Solar Flare. He'll now do 33.6 million damage with 36.3 range and a 5.05 SPA. And he's also a medium-sized circle AoE. Let's now see the ability. And this is the ability right over here. It is just a slash. Does it even go in? I cannot tell. Let's see this. And he does go in. So it's just a little glitchy. Okay. And in his 11th upgrade, he gets the ability called Solar Flare Flaming Rage. He'll now do 269 million damage with 58 range and a 10-second SPA, which is a lot. Any new things? Nope, there's nothing new. and he now has that ability. Let me just max him out. At max, he does 336 million damage with 72.6 range and a 9.6 SPA, which is truly a lot. So let's see what Flame Breathing does. So upon activation, he loses 20 stamina, makes sense. And it swaps techniques in order. So first is Dance. Decrease dance by 50%. Decrease SP by 50%. Plus 20 range. Gain Bolt ability, which will do 125% more damage for 5 seconds. And every 5 hits, decrease SP by 5 seconds up to 25%. Next is Sun Rage. Gain 25% more damage and also 25% more range. Also gain Scorched and also increase all range of fire element units by 15%. And then after that, it is Burning Bones. Minus 30% damage, minus 60% SP, plus 35 range. Gain Sunburn. And also when attacking burn enemy, apply Harmage. If the enemy is under Sunburn, apply Scorched, which is a lot of different things. So 1, 2, 3. 3 different effects. And he also have the effect Solar Flare, okay? And then finally, Dance Flame. Gain burn for every 2 hits, inflicts Sunburn plus Scorch. Okay, so let me just do this and do this. So first one, he gains more things. I don't really care about this, I don't think. So let's now move on to the next unit, which is Yorichi. I think that's the name. But let me just place him down. And he already has a circle, and this is his effect right over here. He attacks very fast, yo. I mean, he is glitched. So let me first look at his passives. So he has 2 different passives. The first passive is the first Sun Swordsman. Deal 25% more damage to element affected by burn, DOT. This unit Solar Flare always does 350% total damage, which is a lot. And every 3 hits inflict burn to all enemies in range. So I believe them 2 are like a godly combo. And then after that, it is Endless Fear. When a boss enters this unit's range, it will apply Despair effect, which will make the unit take more damage, okay? And Enchant Fear. So short term, another 10% of more damage. Also, the boss takes 50% more damage from this unit. So I believe he does 110% more damage, including his other passive, which is a lot. And then after that, it is when the boss enters 50% of this unit range, it deals 20% more of his current damage. I don't know what that means. I'm not gonna question, but that's a lot. Like anyways, enough yapping. He does 153 million damage with 34.6 range and a 3 seconds SPA. Let's now do this, and in his 5th upgrade, he gets a build called Clear Sky. He'll now do 40 million damage with 57.2 range and a 3.16 SPA, which is a lot. So let's now do this. He's a little bit more bigger size circle AoE, and this is the ability right over here. Just a circle-ish thing, I guess, I don't know. And in his 10th upgrade, he gets a build called Sun Dragon Dance. He does 175 million damage with 48.9 range and a 3 seconds SPA. And this ability right over here, it is just a lot effect, not going to lie. That's all I see, a lot of effects. And max out, he does 273 million damage with 79.1 range and a 3 seconds SPA, which is not that bad. And I don't know how to feel about these 2 units. I mean, they're probably pretty good, but who knows. Let me just do this, make them all non-attack, put Luffy like right back here, and let's not buff them with Dragon Ball and then this buff. So Tanjiro now does 824 million damage with 163 range and a 10 seconds SP, which is a lot. And then Yorichi does 500 million damage with 181 range and a 3 seconds SP. So short term, they do a lot of damage, guarantee. They're also pretty broken, not going to lie. But like, yeah, I don't think they're meta, so I won't be using them. Except Yorichi probably. I mean, he does have glitch, I kind of need to use him. But like anyways, thanks for watching. If you guys want to see another video like this, make sure to like and subscribe. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.